Homer could then be put down visually.
They in the north because they came from the south.
The word groovy used to mean new, as you know now. It means settled in well-established patterns.
Running from the bullshit that we were going through down here. They came from the south.
It will be 3 in your time. 3 years of age is sufficient now to mature the person and to give him a proper quality of senile grooviness.
Oral Homer could then be put down visually.
They in the north because they came from the south.
The word groovy used to mean new, as you know now. It means settled in well-established patterns.
Running from the bullshit that we were going through down here, you know what I'm saying?
I was interested, you see, in the fact that you were a Southerner.
Oh my God, the public urination, and you know, it's not just on St. Patrick's Day.
Really?
Without an oral tradition of corporate public address, this kind of music would not occur.
I'm sure a lot of it also has to do with preaching.
Is it private? TV makes possible talk shows.
How will right now be transmitted later?
Oh, you weren't.
I thought there was lightning in my house.
Today, the ordinary child of 3 or 4 knows more about the world than Methuselah ever knew. He's been around the planet over and over.
Playpens watching TV.
A lot of immigration to the USA.
He's so thoughtful and serious.
Yeah, grim.
Whole culture as teaching machine.
Identity with an assembly line. The ad will become a substitute for the product, and all the satisfactions will be derived informationally from the ad, and the product will be merely a number in some file.
The world by the age of 3 that they're in a sense senile. As you know, the voting age used to be 18. It will be 3 in your time.
They have acquired so much information about the world by the age of 3 that they're in a sense senile.
You see, one's international, one's domestic.
Well, we could go back to the techniques used by Joyce and Finnegan's Wake.
This is a world where...
Because it only means what it means to you. Where advertising is heading.
The ancillary market resulting from indexing context.
When he takes
Indexing context within content, specifically video, will create a for any company wanting to be present within any of the context indexed.
in some ways an improvement on our nervous system. Typically, cliches like though he might have been more humble, there's no police like almost.
Electronically, obviously, he's taken it to another level.
Now, that's what I was interested in. I mean, how many thoughts can you cram in your head?
It isn't a question of how many thoughts. The fact is that when you confront the page at that speed, you apprehend it as
a Xerox.
I wish Neil Postman or Marshall McLuhan were still alive and we could time travel and get their perspective.
Is that the
George McGovern and Jimmy Carter.
Audience becomes workforce. TV is good for that, and same with ads. Even the railway train brought in a mobility that ended the old family pattern. If the audience can become involved in the actual process of making, in which, many of the best talents of our whole society, well-adjusted, respectable people, making the ad, then it's happy. Do you know that...
These days I just stay in.
Young and easily frightened. The old clothes are what is seen. do not any longer bring a top physicist in or a top engineer in to tackle a particular problem in mechanics. You bring in people from biology and psychology. You bring them in from all over the mess.
Period.
A tribal grouping of human beings by electronic speed has taken over the corporate family from the little nuclear family.
No, these days I just stay in and read Amazon reviews.
Most people read ads about things they already own.
Of things I already own?
So the kids today no longer feel limited to their little private families. They now feel part of a very much larger family.
Going too far.
Since most of the effects.
They don't read things to buy them,
I think I'm just looking for a sense of community.
but to feel reassured that they have already bought the right thing.
I'm like, I wonder who else out there is mad about my blender.
And I think they would find that if they tackled the problem, they would quickly begin to write the way I write. Harold Innis has the same problem.
Yeah.
His sentences are totally discontinuous.
Yeah.
Each one is a kind of little book in itself. And anybody who tries to read Harold Innis continuously goes mad. And because he wants you to use each of his sentences as a kind of world.
Yeah.
Not as a continuum, not something in a continuum.
But do you mean it totally seriously when you say that your books can be opened at any page?
Any page, anywhere, yes.
So as McLuhan says, the audience becomes a workforce. So we have a resonance between the stimuli that people hear, or the sound or the words that people hear, and the stored material in their minds.
Storehouse in their mind, then she'll cast them, then play it back again.
The stored material in their minds.
Then she'll cast it, then she'll address, and then just say,
will be characterized quickly and the fix will be obvious to someone.
the person that would know where to buy this dress would be the person that would collect a point or a commission.
So as McLuhan says, the audience becomes a workforce.
I make the discoveries.
Is that the audience becomes workforce.
For 20 years, scores of politicians have made the pilgrimage to this windowless sanctuary of sound in Midtown Manhattan. Here, Tony Schwartz has created some of the most effective commercials for Lyndon Johnson, Hubert Humphrey, George McGovern, and Jimmy Carter.
Audience becomes workforce.
West 56th Street.
455 West 56th.
Yeah.
All times present.
The subliminal.